Okay. Let's look at breaking a knock into a potential arrow or spear shaft, or really anything that you need to have the center of the stick knocked out so that you can set something in. What you do is make sure that you have enough wiggle room, because you'll need to jiggle it back and forth once we make our cuts. So at right about here, I'm gonna just drill a little hole. Okay, just using the tip of my tool, whatever that may be. This could be a rock. Right now it just happens to be a small steak knife on one side. Now I want to make sure that on the exact opposite side I start another hole at exactly the same position but on the opposite side, and I just drill a little hole in there. This is going to be our stop, but this is where we want the bottom of our knock to be. So just drill a hole like so, okay? Like so. So they should be on opposite sides, equidistant from each other. So now, at about half an inch to an inch up, you're going to, and on the opposing plane to your two holes that you just drilled, you're going to make a slit. Again, you could abrade that in with a stone tool like so. Okay, like that. Or you can go ahead and cut it in. Sometimes you just be very careful. You just kind of cut a wedge. This is going to be the top of your knock. Okay, like so. Now, being very careful and precise, make sure that you, at the same distance around on the opposite side, that you start to cut or braid another slit. So you check and make sure that it's equidistant from here to here on opposite sides, and then on the opposing plane of the holes that you just drilled, like so. I can cut. I'm going to cut a little notch here. Like so. And cut in, okay? So all the way around, we've got a slit on opposing sides, and in between those slits we have holes. These are going to be our stopping points. So what you begin to do is you slowly begin to and gently rock back and forth against the holes, and just take your time and just kind of work them back. You don't want to snap the thing in half right away. You just want to work it loose, like so. And then up and down, you go up and down against the slits that you made. Okay? It already starts to want to free itself a little bit here. Just work it back and forth, and there we go. Okay? There. And there's our cutout notch. Okay, real quick, real easy, real simple. Take your stone tip or stone tool, kind of set it in there a little bit, and then this is where you would use the sinew and pitch or hide glue and wrap it around and set and haft your stone tip. And it can be any number of different shapes that you would use. And again, of course, you would make your notch a little deeper depending on the size of your stone tip and the shape of it. But essentially, that's how you cut out a notch.